Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. So I will be laying out 4 cards for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus to have a look and see what's coming up in terms of love for you Pisces. This will be a quick reading to have a look and see what's coming up in love. Please feel free to like, share or subscribe and hit the bell notification button to receive any updates on bonus or themed readings which will be uploaded to the channel. Otherwise, if you would like private reading with me, Pisces, my email is listed below. Let's jump straight into it and have a look and see, Pisces. 4 cards for the sign of Pisces. Okay, I am seeing a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication being channeled in around relationships and love commitments. Now, the Queen of Wands can represent a Leo. So for some of you, there might be a destined Leo that's coming into the picture. They're all fire cards, Pisces. So there's a lot of action, there's a lot of intensity, there's a lot of opportunity coming in around relationships. Now, some of you may or may not be dealing with a Leo, that's okay. Pisces, this is really indicating you're going to be taking a lot of initiative in your relationships. She is very, very confident, okay, the Queen of Wands. She's very assertive, she knows what she wants, and she holds a lot of power. So I'm seeing that you are going to be making big, bold decisions and big, bold moves. You're really taking a lot more initiative. And you're not going to hesitate with this, Pisces. The Ten of Wands can often be seen as burdensome energy. It often can denote a card that's full of heaviness or pressure. And it's almost like whatever is being thrown at you in relationships, if there's any obstacles, if there's a heaviness of some kind, your ability to manage and to deal with this is extraordinary. I feel like you're determined to get through anything. I do think there might be some of you living with some sort of heaviness here, okay? It's something you might have been carrying for quite some time. There's no cards to really indicate pain or grief. It's more that you're carrying something within you that's heavy. Now, for some of you, you might be feeling like you're carrying this throughout the month. And in some ways, maybe some of you are feeling like you're carrying a relationship, or that you are the one with that ace here, you are the one that's sort of making this happen. I do feel because the Ten of Wands is working towards the ace, I do feel like everything you've worked hard for, Pisces, everything that you've sort of carried, everything that you've sort of tried to deal with or maybe tried to heal from, Pisces, it's almost like the universe is throwing you a bone here. It's almost like the hand of God is saying, you know, let me ease your burden. Let me ease this burden for you. I mean, these aces are considered benevolent cards. They're indicating a new chapter, a new beginning. Is this ace adding to the Ten of Wands? Is it almost like you're already carrying so much? And for some of you, this might not be... I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, Pisces, but for some of you, this ace is almost like, here's one more. But I almost feel like it's the straw that broke the camel's back, Pisces. It's the last thing you intended to happen, but it's the last thing that will happen before I think you really take charge and take command of something. And that is what that Knight of Wands can represent. He's a very dominant figure in the courtly cards, and he strives to tackle anything that gets in his path. And the Queen of Wands, she's not an easy challenge here. So I do think for some of you, if there is something that's added, everything will come out into the open and everything will bottle up, and there'll be flames of fire. And I want to say for some of you, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I think you're seeing that, Pisces. And to come into that Queen of Wands energy, you have a lot of power now, okay? A lot of power is being shifted to you. I think a lot hangs in the balance here, but I think it's to do with you. But she's very open and she's very receptive. And I want to say for some of you, you've been carrying a lot of this, and then someone you're dealing with in some sort of connection gives you this ace, okay, whether it's a good ace or a bad ace, whether it's helpful or not, and you'll sit there and you'll receive it. You'll receive it and you might take it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's submission, because that's not what the Queen of Wands represents. But the Queen of Wands is demanding to those around her that call to submission. And you can see this person who's doing a lot of hard work here. So I don't know if this is someone acting this way towards you, Pisces. If they are coming up with this Leo energy, could it be you that's submissive to them, that's sort of submitting yourself to them? But I think that this has come up for you, Pisces, so I'm inclined to believe that I do feel like there's someone here who wants to unload something on you or offload something to you. Maybe they need to share something with you here. Maybe this is baggage even. And then you might just take it. You might be open to the heaviness, to what it is that this person is offering. Look, for some of you, it's maybe it's not necessarily a good thing, and they've been playing too many games, or they've been putting too much pressure on you, or and I would advise, if that's the case, maybe you need to rethink things. For others, this might come unexpected. Maybe this is this person saying, look, I've been thinking about things getting serious, or I have children, or I must confess something. And then maybe that's when you're going to be open-minded here. But I love that an ace has come up, because I feel for a lot of you it can be indicating turning over a new leaf, especially with a Leo or another another sign from the fire element, which would be either a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries. Now, if you're not dealing with a fire sign, that doesn't mean this message may not necessarily apply to you, Pisces, because it still could. But there's room for movement here with the Knight of Wands, and he charges ahead. Is there impulsiveness? Yes. So you might need to sort of take a step back and really analyze things as they are, Pisces, and really assess things, because he moves fairly quickly. So I don't know if this is someone wanting to move really quickly with you, or you all of a sudden, you want to take charge, you're feeling really confident, it's the Leo energy, it's sexual, it's carnal. A lot of that is going to be fueling your love sector. A lot of dominance, but also, as much as the good things come with the Queen of Wands, she's also superstitious and possessive and a little bit jealous. Now, you might start to grow this way towards someone. You might start to act out a little bit, and that could cause a bit of a ripple effect in relationships here. There might be an experience, and there'll be an opportunity for you to react which way the Queen of Wands would react. So maybe you react just jealous in a jealous way. Maybe you'll react in a possessive way. Maybe you'll react in a very confident way. But this is an opportunistic card here, Pisces, and I think this is pointing to an opportunity that may happen, may unfold, an experience, and it may be a bit testing for you. And look, it may be a test from the universe. It may be a test from your spirit guides. Call it what you will, but it could be a test of the strength of what you have here, and also of where you at, okay, where you're at, how confident you're feeling towards this person and this connection, etc. I will leave your reading at that though, Pisces, so I do hope this has given you a bit of an overall scope about what you could expect